Hello folks, welcome to a rather pleasant evening in Bognor Regis. I'm here at the moment with Stand Up folks, and they've got a few bits and pieces for me to take back, so I thought I'd show you some of what I've got. This one is for the Create a World promotion that Sainsbury's have been doing with Lego. And what happens is, for every £10 you spend on your food shopping or whatever, you get a pack of cards. And a pack of cards, you get 4 of them, okay, 3 normal and what's called a create card. I'll show you those in a while so you can sort of see. Anyway, I've got just a few packets and some more packets and some more packets and a whole load of ready packets. 65 of the picking things. Now there are 140 cards to collect with the 10, and that's including the 10 specials. So you know, you will need to get quite a few of them, and it does finish soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but it's sometime this month that it finishes. So if you haven't been collecting already, you're really going to need to get on with it, and if you are collecting, you want to make sure that you get the last few packs you can get so you fill up your album. Okay, quick look at the album. Okay, you got a little adventure there with these two characters called Sam and Lily. Yeah, and there's all various things about different monuments and places in the world that you can go to. So I suppose it's sort of semi-educational for kids. Yeah, to give you sort of some examples of the cards, I have put some in. I've just opened up a pack. So you've got Welcome to Africa, and you've got some Tiger Woman there, or whatever her name is. Yeah, Tiger Woman. Right, so that's the sort of thing. And they all fit in little gaps side to side, and you've got the same on, yeah, so same on the opposite side, so you can see the cards there, and it's just basically so they all fit in there nicely. Yeah, so you've basically got those, and they're all, I think they're all minifigure cards more or less. Certainly the ones I've had so far are. And you also get, as I said, you've got these what are called create cards. Yeah, and it's just general Lego ideas and stuff you can make yourself out of Lego bricks. So that's the basic gist of it, and it's their journey around the world investigating stuff. The other thing you've got is you can play games with the cards. So this is as much a storage holder as an album. Okay, see, you can't really see that very well, but you can play dominoes because the cards have got different colours on 3 sides. In fact, on some of them 4 sides. And you basically, just like you would dominoes, you match up the sides and try and get rid of all your cards. You've got rock, paper, scissors, which basically deal out a bunch of the cards, and they've each got like a little emblem on there. You can sort of see that there. If you know how to play rock, paper, scissors, I'm not going to explain it to you if you don't. And basically you just play it with the cards. And then the other one is the create itself, saying it's for 3 to 8 players, and you have, I think it's in 2 minutes to try and build whatever's on the create card out of the Lego bricks you've got. So hopefully you've got all the Lego bricks you need, and you've got enough to let 3 people build it. And then it's all, someone judges it, and you get points and blah 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 nonsense really. And then the only other thing is a nice big checklist, which if you want to tick it off, you can do. Yeah, and that's basically it. So you basically have, on this one, you got Grandpa. It gives you a little bit of information about him. Same with the book. The book also gives you little bits of facts and bits and pieces telling you what the monuments and the buildings, all the rest of it are. So, as I said, it's semi-educational for little kids. Who else we got here then? Oh, well, yeah, everybody's favourite, pizza delivery man. And, right, the main character, Sam himself, one of the main characters anyway. Right, so that's basically you get, and then you always get one of those, which is a create card, as I said to you about. Hopefully that's in focus, I don't know. Hopefully you get on there. Yeah, so that's the basic gist. Obviously, I'm not going to open every damn pick and pack on camera. I'm going to go away, open them up, see whether I manage to get a full set or not. I can do a quick flick through afterwards. You can have a look yourself. It's not something I would have normally got myself. It's a bit, well, it's very young for me, right? But I do like Lego. I do like Lego minifigures. So it's a bit of a giggle, and didn't cost me anything at all. So, yeah. Well, finally, I've finished this collection. It took me a little while, and to be honest with you, I did it over a few days because it was just boring putting all these cards in and sorting them all out into order. Anyway, there's the book. All done. As you can see, it's a fair bit thicker than when I started. Just to give you a little illustration. Right, that's the sort of things you get with the cards, how they fit in and all the rest of it. Okay, little summary on the thing. First and foremost, this thing only ran for about a month, which is pathetic, right? Because there's 140 cards in the set, okay? Only 4 cards per pack, and you only get 1 pack for every £10 you spend, which is bloody ridiculous. They supposedly were selling them at 50p each, but we never found any in the store I were in that were selling them separate. So you can only get them through doing the shopping. That's a hell of a lot of money to get the set, and this is aimed at kids, right? Yeah, okay, families do spend a fair amount, but that amount of food shopping in a month, I'd be doubtful. I'd be doubtful myself. Anyway, that's one criticism with it. It is a nice set, but I've got 12 gaps. I can now not fill up those 12 gaps unless there's people stuff through the YouTube channel or Facebook or whatever else that are willing to swap with me. I can't get them. And yet, all that is swaps. And some of them, I've got 4 of the same damn card. I've actually also given another stack, probably about double the size of that, to one of my parents' neighbours, because the little lass there collects them. So that's a hell of a lot of swaps and still not getting a full set. The other thing that I would say is that it says that these cards are easy to put in. Bollocks. Right? To demonstrate, what you have is you have these corner pieces. Yeah? And to get them in, you have to squeeze the card. So you have to bend them to get them in, which is stupid. Also, if you've got problems with your eyesight like mine, these are difficult to see, and they're not always cut properly. So you have to physically go around the back of it, and if you've already got a card in, it's even more difficult. Push it forward in order to be able to get the card to go in. And I'll try and demonstrate in there. So that would go in there like that, right? And then, see what I mean? You've got to physically push that out, and then it comes out. See, that's what you've got to do. You've got to physically bend the card, which is, to my mind, stupid. If you're a kid, you ain't going to know the amount of pressure to use to bend that card. So you're going to end up really bending them in, literally bending them in half. And then you've ruined a perfectly decent card. Right? And you want, even if a kid, you want your stuff to look nice. Yeah, that's the whole point of having an album. Otherwise, you might as well just chuck them all on the floor. Another thing that happens is that the cards, where they're on the same effectively in the same space on each page, the cards from one will actually tuck into another, and the pages will get stuck together. Right? So you have to be very careful, otherwise, again, you damage the cards. Dumb idea. Right? Why? I prefer cards for stickers, but they could have easily done it as stickers, right? Which would have, to my mind, made more sense for a kid, because kids love stickers, right? And or they could have done like little plastic inserts, so you just slide them in. Yeah? Why couldn't they have done that? It wouldn't have cost much more, right? And would have looked, I think, better than they do. Because you can see from now that the corners actually cover up part of the card. So you're not seeing the whole thing anyway. Yeah, I think this is Sainsbury. Quite obviously it's a promotional thing. Sainsbury wanted to sell as much of it as possible, get the kids involved. Oh, mummy, daddy, I want these cards. Mum and dad have to spend a shitload of money, right, on shopping to get cards. Yes, you get the shopping, but you're probably going to buy more than you normally would. How much of it is going to go to waste? Yeah. The album itself could have been better, and the album cost £2 anyway, just for the book, to put them in. So you're paying for that. You don't get all the cards you want. Right? I had in the end, I had over 70 packets, and still not a full set of cards, which is stupid. And then you can't get the rest anyway. There's no way to get hold of them. Right? Unless anybody knows any different. If you work in a Sainsbury store and you know these cards are going to be thrown away, right, grab them. Grab the cards, yeah, because there'll be people like me, right, wanting to complete this, because it is a nice collection. But it's just so many sort of like basic fundamental errors that could have quite easily have been resolved if Sainsbury's gave us stuff. And I get the impression they don't. But there we are. That's the thing. If you do want to collect them and you are interested in this, if I can get a full set, this may come up for offer later on. Not promising, but it may come up for offer later on. Alright? I might do it as a giveaway. I don't know yet. I'll decide as and when the mood takes me. Okay, but that is it. I've waffled on plenty long enough. This video is going to be bloody long. I've got to go now and edit it and try and upload it on my dad's computer, which is going to be fun because it's slow. Really slow. But yeah, that is it for that. I will be back with another video because I've picked up some bits and pieces whilst I've been away. But for now, from sunny, steamy, muggy, Bognor Regis, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, or you can give it a thumbs down. Leave some comments down below, ring the old bell, and slap that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tell everyone you know about JCTV. And I will catch up with you later. Take care now. Bye bye.